see this video? This guy uploaded it and made 15 million people afraid of push-ups. However, he fooled you.
Todo muy sucio.
Let's begin. So what's up guys, welcome to your fitness pal, and today you won't believe what you're going to see. And the truth is that it all started with me not believing what I saw. A week ago on Monday at 7:43 a.m. I went on TikTok and I saw this video popped up. Now at first I responded like you. What's cracking? No pun intended. But on the second viewing with a little bit of anatomy, I didn't buy it anymore. I understood that it was all just an act and nothing really happened to it. So what really happened there? What caused hundreds of thousands of people to stop doing push-ups? And what does a certified physical therapist has to say on the topic? That's the answer. Watch till the end. So, anatomy. The elbow is a very stable joint physically and some say mentally as well. And this is first of all because it's a hinge joint, which means it only works in one axis. In addition, there are ligaments that stabilize it, the MCL and LCL. And in addition, when this guy dislocated his elbow, it was when his elbow was fully locked. And that was the number one thing that made it suspicious. Because this is the most stable position of the elbow when it's completely locked. It's called close packed position. How the humerus locks with the ulna. Which led to the second thing. How do you even dislocate an elbow? One father arrived at a hospital with his daughter and he told the doctor that he is having nightmares about how to tell his family that he broke his girl's elbow.
Oh my god, I had visions of telling my family that I broke my daughter's arm.
And he didn't break. He dislocated, or more correctly, it's a subluxation of his daughter's elbow. When the doctor let her hold something in her right hand, she was able to do so, but she couldn't lift her left hand.
Like, it doesn't work!
Sometimes parents pull their child's hand because they're in a hurry, or think that a child is stuffed with sponge and wool from the inside and throw them in the air with their hands, and I suggest switch again. And according to studies at ages 1 to 4, when some areas of the body are still immature, a sudden pulling force applied to the extended arm of the child can result in subluxation of the radial head. Although with two manipulations with easy names, supination and flexion or hyperpronation, we can wait for a small pop like the doctor does here.
From the palm up and there.
Oh, I heard it.
And the child is fixed and she can be taken out of the garage.
One for that hand, and here's another one for this hand.
There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. Okay, I think it's working.
A second way to reach a dislocation, and a more severe one, and according to studies that's the most common elbow dislocation, is when you fall and stop yourself with an outstretched hand, aka fush injury. Usually it's a posterior dislocation where the ulna is pushed back, and that's a lot sadder. And this is why here we talk about how to avoid these types of things. Now, the third thing, according to research, when we do a push-up, and it depends on the source, we lift about 64 to 70% of our body weight, and in the down phase of the exercise even a little bit more because there is no incline. So for example, if I weigh 100 kilos, I lift approximately 64 to 70 kilos. And when we take all of this data together and notice that the guy looks in the video as if he is preparing for an audition for the Avengers, puts the camera in front of him, moves his head with an impressive movement which is related to nothing and nothing at all, and does only one repetition with even less than his own body weight and dislocates his elbow, we all understand that the only technique that he's really good at is fooling you. And not even that, because, and fourth thing, yes, we're not done with you, you won't make a video and avoid it as if it was nothing. So fourth thing, and that's a food for thought, when someone dislocates an elbow, and pay attention to that, and don't worry, it's not too graphic, the tendency is to take your hand and hold it by your side. What did Mr. Audition do? He dislocated his elbow and leaned on it. Yeah, leaning on a dislocated elbow. Like if we step on glass, we should push it farther into our body. At the end of the day, he took advantage of the fact that he has a hypermobility in his elbow in order to straighten it and then straighten it even further. So it would look as if it was dislocated. And like the pandemic we had not too long ago, there was another pandemic of people using his sound and doing it themselves. But why do injuries happen to someone else and we are the ones who are afraid to do the exercise? And not just we, but millions more. So this is quite an interesting phenomenon of our brain that was perfectly explained by our dear friend Adi Davidovich, a physical therapist.
אז האחים לוי שלחו לי איזה סרטון של איזה ילד מטורף מהצד השני של העולם שעושה שכיבת צמיחה ולכאורה פורק לעצמו את המרפק. עכשיו, זה לא הגיוני, זה הרי בלתי אפשרי ועדיין 15 מיליון צפיות לפחות וכל העולם מפחד ואנשים לא רוצים לעשות שכיבת צמיחה. אז הכל מתחיל במשפט הפשוט, קוף אחרי בן אדם. אנחנו בעלי חיים חברתיים והרבה לפני שלמדנו בבתי ספר והעתקנו מבחנים, העתקנו אחד מהשני. חיכינו אחד את השני. והיכולת הזאת לחכות אחת השנייה זה משהו שהוא בסיסי במערכת שלנו. איך תינוק מתחיל ללכת? הוא מסתכל מסביב, רואה איך אחרים הולכים ומתחיל ללכת. כל תוכנית סיטקום בסיסי מחזיקה פסקול של אנשים צוחקים ברקע. מישהו זורק איזושהי בדיחה לאוויר והקהל צוחק. כי צחוק זה דבר מדבק. לא רק צחוק זה דבר מדבק, גם כאב זה דבר מדבק. דמיינו לעצמכם, אתם רואים איזה סרט, הולכים ברחוב, רואים מישהו שבועטים לו בביצים. אתם מתכווצים כי אתם ממש מרגישים את זה על הגוף שלכם. במוח שלנו יש אזור שהתפקיד שלו להרגיש מה קורה בצד השני. יש נוירוני מראה שהתפקיד שלהם בעצם לשקף מה מרגיש הצד השני. אם אתם שואלים אותי למה אתם מפחדים, זה באינסטינקט שלנו לחכות אחרים. אבל אנחנו לא חייבים. זה לא באמת עומד לכאוב לכם אם תעשו שכיבת צמיחה. אני עדי דוידוביץ', פיזיותרפיסטית משחררת מכאב.
Many thanks to the charming Adi for the professional explanation. Now, just to be sure, I went through his profile and unfortunately I had to watch more than 3 videos that were too much for me until I found this.
Re faccio, te la credite voi, no, chingón?
Yeah. Blessing for longevity. With a proper understanding of anatomy, you have the power to understand what is fake and what is not. Subscribe to the channel, click on the notification bell, and we'll see you in the next video that will even be crazier than this one. Bye bye.